Sooner or later, the humans are going to find us up here.
You should have known this day was coming.
Are we supposed to follow our king and remain as silent as he is? We need to go to Earth now. We've been hiding here too long. Let's go to our rightful home. If we were on Earth, we would have a glorious planet to live on, thrive on.
You're talking about betraying your brother. You're talking about treason.
You're blind to his intentions. Right or wrong, he's dangerous.
What I'm talking about is freedom. Freedom for all Inhumans. Are you going to use your voice to kill your only brother? Stop it!
What the?
We will not let anyone or anything stop us. We will create our destiny. Nothing can keep us from being free.
Well, the trailer for Inhumans just dropped today, and I'm going to lay down my opinion because, well, that's what us nerds do. Now, the Inhumans trailer is interesting to say the least. I'm playing as Nova today because I feel like it. And I realized I didn't level him up completely too. So, what? Inhumans! Inhumans is probably one of my... I won't be lying, it's my third most anticipated Marvel project this year. It really was. My first was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which was pretty good. I meant to do a video on it earlier, but my capture card was like, nah, you shan't work today. So it was being a pain, and plus I need to upload stuff. I also realized that the Black Panther trailer and Thor Ragnarok trailer came out. I did not cover that, as well as Star Wars episode 7. It's 8. Okay. And and Defenders came out. I didn't cover those trailers because I was kind of busy, but I will cover some of them. I will cover Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok this week as well before D23 because I am attending the event. And I figured, you know, let's talk about some stuff before they reveal more stuff about the film. I initially planned to do a Spider-Man Homecoming video. It's like, I don't care about that film. Okay, so let's talk about Inhumans first. Okay, don't mind that small update. Now let's talk about Marvel's Inhumans. Oh my goodness, this is probably the first real network spin-off of a Marvel show when you think of it. Agent Carter was kind of more of a prequel, so it's not really a spin-off. And Luke Cage could count as a spin-off, and also Punisher hasn't came out yet. Which I am looking forward to Punisher. It's probably my fourth most anticipated. My second was the LMD arc. Not. Well, what's so great about Humans? Well, as the trailer says, it's shot on IMAX cameras, and it really does show. It looks beautiful, and I think they already have. I think they finished the series because based on what's saying, watch the entire series starting September 9th, and I want to say, oh, I can't wait. Inhumans is going to be one of those shows. I think if it does well, if it does well in IMAX. They already have a fan base to go off of, which I think is kind of a good move. Strategically, it doesn't work for a TV show to premiere in theaters, but they did that with Supergirl and kind of just to promote it at the time. You know, Supergirl. But I think it's a smart gamble because you're already building yourself a client base, and your show isn't even on TV. That's remarkable. I think Inhumans, just one thing that was gonna bother me out of Inhumans is like, oh, Black Bolt looks. I didn't like the actor who played Black Bolt. I was like, oh boy. I thought it was going to be an origin movie, origin series, and kind of have Black Bolt come into this area. But I'm glad they did, because some of the Inhumans' best story arcs are when Black Bolt is already king and it's Magnus trying to take over, which I guess you could argue they're stealing from the whole jealous sibling stories that they take from almost everything in Marvel Comics when you think about it. Loki, what else? I could argue, most literature does that, and it gets really annoying, but Magnus looks pretty powerful. I'm kind of glad they're not taking place on Earth, but then they'll have to explain, oh, there's like Inhuman bases, so Afterlife has to be an Inhuman base. I don't know when it takes place in the story of the MCU. It's not very clear, but it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. So me and Grootman are both looking forward to Inhumans. It's going to be on Fridays, which I'm very disappointed by. You already heard me bitch about the fall schedule, about how Once Upon a Time and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are on Friday nights. I think that's kind of a gamble. Especially with Once, because Once is kind of losing a fan base. It really is, when you think about it, but we don't know what's in store for the next season, except for they fired most of their actors. But what else am I looking forward to? We didn't actually see much. This probably was like the most teaserous teaser. The only Inhuman power we really saw was Lockjaw, and I was expecting to hate Lockjaw. I really was, like, oh boy, they're going for a full CGI dog. Like, actually didn't look that bad. I watched it this morning and I was like, ew, Lockjaw. But actually, I grew to like Lockjaw, and you know, can't complain about Lockjaw. Lockjaw looks badass.
Deal and repair subsystems online.
I think Lockjaw looks badass, and I can't wait to see him. I guess it was kind of nice to see Gorgon and Karnak. We didn't really see Karnak's abilities, and if people are saying, "Oh boy, whitewashing," that's not whitewashing. The whole Infinite Iron Fist fiasco. I would see Karnak kind of fixes that, but I again hear to say it's a stereotypical Asian. What were you expecting for Iron Fist? Iron Fist, you just said, oh, the character knows martial arts. He needs to be Asian. Hypocrites. I actually forgot how to fly in this game. You want to do? I was using my Lego flying set. But yeah, Lego. I was gonna say Lego stuff, but I think it's very interesting. Inhumans looks fun. I wouldn't say it looks fun. Again, some people are saying I'm glad the trailer didn't come out at Comic-Con. I'm happy too, because then it gives me a reason to boast. And so is Grootman. Me and Grootman are huge Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans, and when we heard Inhumans was going to become a series, we were pretty excited. I was more or less concerned, but then I was like, oh, that makes sense, because the Inhuman fan base is not in the film. I will not. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does this remarkable. Because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. needs to keep things in its own world. For example, some characters need to be. You need to have Inhumans in the films. You can't just be like, okay, let's introduce Inhumans halfway through the mythos of near the. Matter of fact, up to Thanos. In terms of the MCU, I thought Inhumans were going to be introduced in the MCU around probably Age of Ultron, which is exactly when they introduced Inhumans to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because it makes sense, because it's kind of a... Angel Shield it kind of runs into that, but I love... Me and Gritman love Angel Shield, so we can't wait for this series. I can't either. Characters I'm looking forward to. I like that... I will say Black Bolt's growing on me. Initially I thought, oh, Black Bolt's gonna be quiet most of the time, so he can't really talk, but then they're probably gonna do something like they did with Luke Cage, like suspend his power for a day, so we get to see his acting and do an origin episode. But it does look like it does take place in mid-crisis. Well, it takes place in the middle of things. It didn't just happen like the day Black Bolt became an Inhuman. The fact they're going with the Inhuman royal family is kind of like stereotypical Inhuman stuff. The character I'm not looking forward to is Medusa. Medusa does not interest me. Mostly because I grew up with the Medusa version, who is a villain to the Fantastic Four. Which is odd. Considering Marvel Entertainment just lost the rights to the Fantastic Four characters. Oh, I was reading the other day about Marvel Heroes removing the Thing and Human Torch and Silver Surfer. I feel bad for Grimman because he plays these characters. I am looking forward to Inhumans. I thought it was interesting what they did with Adelan, but I thought in Angel Shield, the temple they destroyed was Adelan. I was even talking about that with Groovy, and it's like, what is that in reference to the Inhumans? And it's like, oh, it's Adelan. And keep in mind, we try to avoid spoilers for each other when we watch Angel Shield. It's kind of like respect. It's like, oh, have you watched it? No. It's like, oh, I like teasing him, because, you know, it's fun. I will say Lockjaw threw me off at first when I heard he's going to be a giant CGI doll, and there's a massive ringing in my ear, so I'm going to move over to this area of my ear. I actually wasn't... Okay, it's still ringing. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, again, I'm talking. Lockjaw! Didn't hate. We didn't really see any character's personality. Magnus looks like a really badass character. So I'm gonna be interested in seeing what they do with Magnus. Magnus is... I love good villains, so if they do him well, I like it. The thing is, I don't know if Inhumans is going to be a long-running series of ABC, or it's just gonna be a mini-series. By that I mean, oh... It's probably not going to come on for season 2. If it does, it's probably not going to be on for that long. I'm going to be interested to see how well it does on reviews compared to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's kind of hard for me to like that stuff, because I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, it's quality entertainment. Me and Groovman got in a fight the other day. It's like, oh, season 4... He goes to Red Allies like, oh, everyone agrees that season 4 is the best. It's like, no, it isn't. Oh, really? What's the best season? Season 2. It's like, no, you're wrong. And when you think about it, season 2 is incredible. I personally love season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought it was incredible. But Inhumans looks beautiful. It seems beautiful. The acting doesn't seem bad, but they're filming in Hawaii. We didn't get to see much of the characters. This was more of a tease, like, okay, you're gonna get a trailer later on the line. I imagine closer to Memorial Day. I am wondering, are they gonna show this during a theatrical? Are they gonna? Is this gonna be a theatrical thing? Because I want to go into seeing Spider-Man: Homecoming and see the Thor Ragnarok trailer, Black Panther. I don't know why I did Black Panther like that. I want to see Black Panther, and then I want to see Inhumans near the end, or have that be like the pre-show stuff. You know, where they have like, oh, hi, I'm Laura Morano, or someone along those lines. Welcome to Early Access. Get to theaters early for your first look. I go to Regal Cinemas, so that's what I get. I've never been to an AMC theater. So, the problem with me is that I'm planning to take me and Grootman to go see the first 2 episodes, which are coming out in IMAX. It's an 8-series event, but the problem is, I ain't got no IMAX theaters near me. They're in town, and that's like a 40-minute drive. So if I do I have to be like, oh, you want to go see it? I'll pick you up at 2. Where's the movie? Oh, the movie's at 10. Why are we leaving early? Because it's around an hour drive. So, and they don't open. So yeah, you have to get seats. Why? It's an IMAX theater. Oh. IMAX looks beautiful. Inhumans looks beautiful, and I'm not gonna hate Inhumans. If I do hate Inhumans, it's gonna be kind of silly, absurd reasons, but Inhumans looks beautiful. I can't wait for this to come out on IMAX theaters. I can't wait for it to build a fan base and people to watch it on Friday nights. But in a way, because it is IMAX, it is a collaboration with IMAX, it does feel like you are seeing a movie on... Why weren't you the one that picked up? I wanted you to be the one that picked up, you fat, overgrown slob.
The human rocket will never fail.
But yeah, I hope you all have a good day. I hope you all are looking forward to as humans as I am. Characters I want to see in the humans. I actually don't know who I want to see. I would say I want to see Sky, but it's like, depending on when it takes place, I want to see Cheyenne. If it takes place before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, I want to see Cheyenne. There should not be an excuse for Cheyenne not to be in it. And probably some mentions of the Guardians. I like how they're gonna milk Lockjaw like Marvel did with Groot and, well, not Groot, Rocket. And they're kind of doing that with Groot now. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are looking forward to Inhumans. As much as I am, don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and tell me in the comment section below what you thought of the trailer. Overall, I thought it was good. It was too teasery for me, and didn't really offer us anything. It didn't show any human powers, including Crystal, which I forgot to mention. I like Crystal. Crystal isn't my favorite Inhuman, actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing her on screen, played by someone who looks like she's going to do the role justice. Till then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more entertaining Marvel stuff. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the Black Panther trailer. I know it's late. And the Thor Ragnarok trailer before D23 hits, because I want to get my speculations and my stuff out before all this hits the fan. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Till then,